Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today we're back on the plasma deck, back on white stake. Gonna see what we can get going here today. Thank you all so much for the support. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. We've hit 3,450 subscribers, almost at 3,500 already. It feels like we just hit 3,000. We're just growing at that crazy pace. Thank you to all my members, Sean, Pablito, Dr. Jack, Thunder Grenade, Josie, and Philippe, for continuing to show support on the channel. Let's go ahead and get started. So, not exactly sure what I want to do today. Don't have any immediate thoughts, but when you draw a flush like that, it's easy enough to get through the first round. I've been playing a lot of plasma, and I don't know what I want to do. Cloud 9 is interesting. We've had a big Cloud 9 recently, though, so maybe that's not what we want to do. Bloodstone? We haven't done a Bloodstone in a while. Okay, it intrigues me enough to do Bloodstone. We can go for Heart Flushes for the time being. We drew one. Heart Flushes are going to be enough to get us through for a little bit here. Definitely for another 2 rounds, I'd say. So we can just make up some money. Strength is not bad. We'll pick that up as well. Eventually, typically, you want to go for like a Heart Flush or something like that. I see 2 jacks. We'll just go ahead and do a 4 of a kind. I think 4 of a kind is just enough to win on its own regardless. It is 2,500 points. Save our money, save our effort, save our time. We could do Faceless for maybe some money. Could maybe, I was going to say we could maybe Ecto our Bloodstone. Not going to happen. Let's go ahead and throw it on a King. I'm probably going to play towards Kings. Let's pick up the Faceless as well. Why not? Okay. Looking for more hearts, looking for more kings. There's 3 of a kind kings. Now we're really looking for hearts, and we got it. I'm not sure if this is enough to get us through. It'll be close. Bloodstone hit pretty well there, so I guess it's good enough. Faceless also gives us 10 mult. Looking for money right now. Scary Face is going to help. We'll open up both of these packs as well. Let's do a Judgment. Okay, Gluttonous Joker isn't going to help me. Neither of these are going to help me either. I guess we can throw a Chariot on a 10. Nothing crazy happening yet. Okay. Definitely going to just play for the discard, I suppose. Now we go ahead and play for the flush, and we hope that it works. Okay. 2 red queens. How did I even get 2 red queens already? I don't even remember how that happened. Okay. How did I get 2 red queens and 2 red clubs? What is going... Oh, I remember now. I used a strength. Okay, that makes sense. That's good. Let's go ahead and strength again. And let's go next. Clubs this time are debuffed. That is not good. We're going to have to find all of the hearts that aren't debuffed, which is not an amazing time here. There's a red king that we haven't used yet, which is not bad. We don't have a flush quite yet. Let's go ahead and get rid of the steal. There's a flush. We can devil this guy. And let's just go ahead and see what this gives us. Should be close to enough. Yeah, it is very, very close to enough. Then we could probably just play like a pair of 9s maybe. Or the full house. But let's go 2 pair. I want to keep the gold in my hand for sure. That's enough to get us through. 4,000 points. Okay, we're kind of getting to the point where we need some more scoring. Mime is interesting. Wily Joker is not going to help me. Let's send it back in time. I need a little bit more time to set some things up here. Was hoping to level up flush maybe a little bit more, but that doesn't look like it's happening. Okay, yeah, no flushes to be seen. Let's go ahead and do 2 pair. We'll roll 1 time and we'll go next here. That roll is probably a mistake, but it is what it is. We have a strength for that queen, so that's nice. We already have a flush. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and use the strength on both of these queens. And then send that flush off. That should be more than enough to get us through. Easily. 7,000 score. Faceless. I'm probably just going to get rid of him for the money right now. And I'll pick up the extra discard. could rip a rocket. Probably not right now. Rocket scales too slow for my liking. So now we have an extra discard that we can do some things with. We can almost guarantee grabbing our flush. Not sure if this is going to win. It'll be close. Okay, it is. 3,800. Kind of a weird start. We have a little bit of malt, a little bit of chips, but not a lot of anything overall. I'll take both of these jokers, to be honest. Give us some extra money and some extra malt as we kind of go forward. This is a pretty tough boss blind if you're looking for hearts. If we sort by suit, we might be getting rid of one heart, which is probably fine. Obviously, that's not a heart, so let's go ahead and play these. I might have gotten rid of everything already, which is not ideal. Okay, we got problems. 3 queens might save us. I think it is going to save us, actually, by a lot. Got quite lucky there. This is actually a harder boss blind when you're playing for suited cards, right? Let's go ahead and rip open an Arcana pack. Gives us a Temperance for $12. I'll take it. I'll take the money and run for right now. Constellation's an interesting one. Baron's also an interesting one. We have a few kings. We got 6. So we could rip Baron. What would I get rid of? Problem is with Baron is I haven't leveled up high card at all. Let's switch back to rank. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of that stuff. We're going to keep the kings, we said. Maybe we're moving on from flushes now. I'm not sure. Was hoping for more kings out of that. Okay, let's go ahead and dig a little bit longer. That helped out a little bit. Make sure we copy the red kings, I suppose. If we get in trouble, we can always just... Okay, if we get in trouble, we can always just play these kings and send them off. And then it doesn't matter what we play. So maybe that's the idea right now, because that's enough scoring for a while. But with an early Baron, you kind of always get a little bit tempted to use it. I haven't done a Baron gameplay in a while, especially when you hit a red seal on it. Okay, we might be cooking a little bit here. Let's level up Pluto a little bit, help Baron out. We also saw a Mime earlier, but we decided not to play him. So let's go ahead and use all of our discards that we have. We will discard that king for sure. Gives us an Emperor. For a strength is not bad. There's one strength target. Let's go ahead and play this 5. That's not good. I think we might just be toast here already. Okay, we're surviving by the skin of our teeth right now. I'll tell you that much. Let's go ahead and play the 4 of a kind. We're not idolizing or utilizing the Baron whatsoever, but this is absolutely enough to get us through. That's 36,000. That is very lucky, to say the least. Very, very lucky. Let's go ahead and open up this pack, see what we can do. I mean, is it time just to get rid of the Bloodstone and say we're not going to use it anymore? Maybe do the trio. Maybe Mary Andy for the guaranteed discards. I don't mind the Mary Andy. We could also buy the trio for the ×3. But I mean, ideally, I don't want to play it, right? So let's go ahead and buy the Mary Andy, I suppose. We lose a hand size, but we do gain on other things. Let's take the Hermit instead of the Death there. Ideally, the only thing that we death is actually going to be the Red Seal King, right? So, let's just look for our kings and see what we can grab. 2 more discards. Like I said, if we fall into a trap, we can always just not play the king, or we can just end up playing the kings, right? So let's go and see what this high card gives me. Yeah, it gives me almost nothing. It gives me almost nothing. This is almost all kings, right? If we think about it. So, just go ahead and see this. It's an ace. Okay, so now we almost have to just play king, send it off. This will be enough to get us through. But I do not like our setup. The Baron's just not good enough by itself right now. We also need some more base malt on that Pluto card for it to be worth anything. Director's Cut's good, though. We could eventually grow this into something. For sure. Eventually. Choose 2. Really like this one. Because I can death. And then I can also fool for another death. So we get another red seal. That's going to help. Would like to find a chariot or a gold for that red seal. That would be the most ideal scenario. But for the time being, let's just use all of our discards to find the kings that we want. And oddly enough, it's still quite hard to find the kings that we want, isn't it? Okay. We could go ahead and play a few hands. We know that the Baron's not going to be good enough. I just want to try and find that red seal if at all possible, right? Could copy the purple seal. I think it's a bit too late to do that, so we go ahead and play the 4 of a kind. This should have a decent effect on things. $7. Okay, let's open up a buffoon pack. Space Joker could help for leveling up high cards, so I'm definitely going to take that over the Bloodstone right now. 4 of a kind, might as well level it up as well. Let's go on to the next round. This is a weird run, guys. Absolutely weird run. We're going to get rid of the gold card. Only thing I'm going to copy is either the purple seal or the red seal. And make sure I just have 4 kings in my deck, right? That's the goal. So what I'm going to do now is just play high card in hopes that Space Joker levels up a little bit. And then if it doesn't, we go ahead and play the 4 of a kind. That's kind of the goal right now. So we go ahead and play the 4 of a kind. This should be enough. Of course, that leveled up. Thank you, Space Joker. You're useless to me. That's 48,000. So that's going to be the current goal, to level up 4 of a kind, or high card. We'll see how it goes. Strength for another queen. That's a good hit. Celestial pack. I guess we continue leveling up 4 of a kind. We have both options to us right now. Decreased level of played poker hand. I mean, that just sucks, right? That's not ideal, but it is what it is. We might just play the 4 of a kind then, if that's all that's coming to us. And where's my red seal? Okay, thank you. Not that I can even use it right now anyways, but thank you for showing up, at the very least. So I know it's de-leveling it, but we're going to go ahead and play it anyways. Send it off. That's enough for 56,000. We're not scoring a crazy amount of points. We're really not. And that's a problem. Hanging Chad's good. I'm not sure if he's better than anything else that we have right now. So I'm going to probably leave him. Not going to lie. Let's go next. We need some money. We definitely need some money. Okay, let's go ahead and play the high card. I mean, that's just going nowhere, which is so funny. Come on, Spaceman. Okay. Not going to happen. That's okay. Go ahead and play the 4 of a kind instead. Scary face, happy face. Very, very good combo on Plasma deck. Interesting run. We're trying to make a Baron work with no malt. And I'll tell you right now, it's just not working. Don't hit my red seal, please, game. Okay, great hit. I'm happy. Probably not worth it because we didn't get any kings out of it. But I'm happy with it nonetheless. None of those are going to help me. I have no money. I've had no money this whole game. It sucks. It's bad. Wheel of Fortune me? Okay. Not great. Absolutely not great for the program here. Luckily, we have a lot of discards. I got rid of a queen. That strength would have been nice. Okay, we're getting rid of the Justice. We go ahead and play the high card, and it levels up. Let's go. And that does change things a little bit. If it levels up again. Oh, let's go. That's a 50% increase from that. And as you can see, we're scoring a little bit more on it. Not a lot, but a little bit. Send her off. 4 of a kind leveled up as well. That'll help me continue pushing on through. Beautiful. 77,000. Okay. Where can this run go? We're playing pretty slow. We're only on ante 5. It's been 14 minutes. That is pretty slow by my standards. We go ahead and temperance here. We need money, so let's just go next. Play only one hand type this round. Okay. So we're only going to be able to play the 4 of a kind this round because we know that that just playing the high card is not going to win. It's just not going to do it right now. So we go ahead and play the 4 of a kind and we just move on, okay? With 3 kings, this should be a decent score. Yeah, 92,000. The more kings we have in our hand at the end of it as well is going to be better for the Baron. We'll definitely take the blank voucher. We're in need for something, so an antimatter would come in huge. We'll probably get rid of the judgment, rip a priestess. The only reason was maybe to potentially get a Pluto. None of these are going to help me. Okay, we keep our interest and we move on. 40,000. Don't need a world. It's just unfortunate that that's what our tarot cards are giving us. Our tarot cards are not helping us out that much. Strength helps us out. Beautiful. Okay, we play the 2 high cards. It's 2,000. Hoping Space Joker does something. We're losing money by doing that, but it is what it is. And it keeps leveling up 4 of a kind. I mean, I really can't complain. It's okay. It's fine. 92,000 again. That being said, we're going to have to play multiple hands for this last boss here. I did see that it is, of course, the wall. Interesting. Sock and Buskin is going to be quite good. Maybe we finally get rid of the Space Joker there. Should have bought the gift card first. Don't know what I'm doing. Let's go next here. Don't know how many queens we have. But I'm just going to play the strength like this. I think that's good enough. Now we discard our queens. Okay. No point in playing the high card anymore, so we just go ahead and send it off with a 4 of a kind. Should be a drastically higher score than normal. Yeah, 180,000. So we might get past the wall just because of the addition of Sock and Buskin right away, which is good. We're gaining a little bit of money. Just a little bit. Not a lot. A little bit. We spin a wheel. We don't get anything. We go next. Okay, we also need maybe steel on our kings. Maybe that would be ideal. We go ahead and play 4 of a kind. We see what it does for us. It should be enough. I think the last time we did it was 180,000. Only have 2 kings in our pocket here. Well, that's enough. Barely. Calculated. Let's go. Okay. We got a some synergy going on right now. We'll take the money, the guaranteed money. Obviously, we could have picked up an emperor, but we'll take the money. We'll put you on that devil. Yeah, strength. How many queens do we have? 5? How do we have 5 queens? That just seems kind of crazy to me, no? Look at all the 10s we have, too. Well, there's the queens. We'll take it. What does a high card give me? Okay. Now that we have Sock and Buskin, things are a little bit better for the Baron right now. We're getting close to where the Baron will actually be good. Dang it. Send her off. This isn't going to be as good because we don't have the red seal, but we don't need it to be as good. 200,000. I mean, it was almost that good. Okay. Okay. Give us Pluto. No. I need Pluto, game. The bull. No. Let's move on. Not ideal. Not ideal. This has kind of been a grindy game. I'm sorry. It's been a grind fest. But it is what it is. There's a death. Really good hit. Really, really good hit. I'm just going to death for more purple seals. For sure, for sure. For another death. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and play it out. I would rather only death for the red seal or the purple seal. I don't want to make just random kings in my deck. I just don't think it's worth it. Should be enough to get us through. We're fine. We're clearing still. It's getting to the point where we might not clear, and that has me a little bit worried, but it is what it is. Acto, Onk. Oh, God. We still only have Pluto at level 4, but is double Baron worth it right now? Could we get any of this back? Should we try? Is the question. Should we try? I don't think it's enough. I'm willing to try because honestly, we're in a grind fest right now, and I don't want to be. So let's onk. Let's hopefully get a Pluto. Okay, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Vagabond, no. Business card, not really. Let's go next here. Diamonds are debuffed. Oh, brother. Risk it. Hearts. No. Okay. And on top of that, we don't have that many discards anymore. This is just kind of a debacle. Okay, that's 20,000 score. Let's go ahead and do it again. Oh, we're alive! The double Baron worked! Okay. Okay, and we get Pluto. Honestly, Priestess, get out of here. I know that's a bad play, but just get out of here. I don't want you. Get out of here. Let's go next. 100K. Verdant Leaf. We're going to have to buy a random joker for that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and rip those kings. Beautiful. I think I can afford to get rid of those now. Don't need the justice. Play the 7. This should be a really high score. Okay, yeah, that's 100 million. So maybe the double Baron was the play. 2 Barons on anti-8. That's it. That's all we have. It's a little bit of an odd play. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I don't want another Triboulet run, man. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work with this. With what we're trying to do, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm probably going to sell this Triboulet. I'm probably going to sell it. I just don't want it. Is this enough to get us through? It is, barely. We're going to need more kings than that if we want to go through. We're going to need some more hands, some more kings, whole bunch of things. We'll buy this for some potentially more money. Honestly, let's just make more kings with death. I know it's not what I wanted to do. We can do both. We get the money as well. Let's go next here. All cards are debuffed until one joker is sold. How many of you have ever seen a legendary joker get sold for the Verdant Leaf? That probably hurt a lot of you inside, but guess what? I went with Baron instead of the Triboulet this run, and I just don't think that Triboulet was going to last very long. I just don't think it was going to do it. And we have won. Let's go ahead and continue. Not sure if I've ever been in this rough a shape after anti-8. 2 Barons, obviously pretty good. Deck fixing is mediocre at best. Our money is finally getting sorted out a little bit, which is kind of nice. I was hoping for maybe a Polychrome Baron just for fun, just to see it happen. Another death. Could make another king. I suppose we can do that. These kings aren't very high quality ones. I would like, honestly, I would like steel kings or gold to make us more money. I saw in the end game there we had only done, what was it, 17 rerolls, which just shows you that I have not had money whatsoever throughout this entire game. Let's go ahead and play a high card. I think this should be enough to get us through. Not exactly sure. Okay, yeah, that's 4 million. So as long as we get some more red seals in our hand, I think we're okay. That interest is nice. $25. That helps quite a bit. Definitely buy a hermit. Looking for Plutos, though. We're not getting it. Mail-in rebate on 5s. Sure. Not sure if we're going to find any. There's one. Eventually, once we have enough kings, I would be willing to get rid of a few more of them. But at this point in time, I'm a little bit scared of just not winning. Let's Let's go ahead and play this. Not sure if it's going to win. I don't think it is. This is not. No, this is not good. Okay, we play the queen. We got 2 extra kings from that. Okay, that's enough. Barely. We're just barely squeaking by. If we don't have that red seal, we're kind of toast. $25 again. Let's go ahead and see if we can get maybe at least a chariot. Okay. A chariot helps us out a very marginal amount, but it does. A showman, maybe for a 3rd baron. That could be fun. That could be fun. Let's go next. Spades are debuffed. I'm going to have to re-roll that one. 0 discards. That's not good. Let's go ahead and send off the pair. We're just going to have to hopefully draw kings here or we're dead. I don't know. This is going to be close. Okay, I think we're okay. We're definitely okay. That was scary. We only had 1 spade king in our hand, so it probably wasn't worth that risk of rolling. Could have rolled into something like the plant, and that would have been absolutely treacherous, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Also, double to the moon could be fun. Oops, all 6s isn't going to do much for me. Could buy and sell it for the mail-in rebate. Might as well do that. Gives us some money. The mail-in rebate wasn't on kings anyways, and I'm comfortable right now with how many kings we have. I'll pick up a luchador just to be safe. That one, kind of sucks. 1 million score is interesting. Let's go ahead and level up the Pluto. We should be okay, theoretically, as long as we draw decently, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. There's 1 red seal. Okay, we did draw decently. Go ahead and play this. This might just win, which I hope it does. Okay, barely though. 16 million. We're kind of just on a grind sesh, like I said. Grindiest Baron game I've ever had. A Mime would do wonders for us for sure. So definitely pick that up. Another chariot I will take. Get that guy going. Gets us another 1.5x. Nothing good there. Scary face isn't helping me. There's the Mime. So I guess we get rid of 2 the moon because Luchador is kind of a savior right now. And another death, which is actually huge as well. So I'm going to right away copy that. We're going to tower the 7. And, ooh, a temperance for 15 isn't bad. What else can I get here? A Hierophant. We'll take the temperance for 15. Don't need the Hierophant. Looking for kings. We go ahead and play high card. This should make things way, way better. We might be in for a long haul now. As you can see, the Mime just kind of goes crazy. That's E13 now. So definitely a big, big change in the scoring. Got the Luchador just to be safe. $16. A little bit less than what we were making before, so not ideal. Pick up that high card. Help us out a little bit. A negative Wily Joker. Sure, he can come along for the ride for right now. Face cards are drawn face down. I'm not too worried about it anymore. We'll go ahead and get rid of the bottom one. I think we're probably just fine with the Mime regardless. Even if we just have a few kings, I think we're scoring high enough, as you can see clearly. Oh, and we had the red seals. Beautiful. So we got some money out of it. Very, very nice. Still need a bunch of deck fixing. That reroll is going to help. What is our boss blind? Discard 2 random cards. I think we're probably still okay at that point. Hermit for some money. Celestial Pack for maybe another Pluto. No luck on that one. Judgment, no. Okay, let's go next round here. 14 million. I think we're totally fine still. Especially with the purple seals. Ideally, they'll help us out eventually. Go ahead and play the queen. This should be more than enough to get us through. Get a little bit money from the Mime. And then we're chilling. Still have a showman. I mean, I don't really want another Mime or another Baron. But why not? We could try and go for the full house of Mime and Barons. That could be fun. Why not? Double Hermit I'll take. Don't really want to make one of those random kings. Okay. There's the Mime. What is our boss blind? We said that's fine. So double Mime, double Baron. Now let's go for the full house of Mime and Barons. Why not? Why not? We got a little bit of money. We can do a little bit of re-rolling here. Okay, I thought that was going to hit. It just felt like it. Let's go next here. Do we have blank? We do. Ooh, no double vouchers yet. All singles. 21 million. This should be a pretty crazy score now. Not even sure how many kings we would need, but we got all of our steel ones. So we send that off. Should be a pretty crazy score, even without Blueprint and Brainstorm. Beautiful. E17, not bad. Definitely a lot of runway left. Showman to get us something else for fun. Why not? I'll take both of these. We're not doing golden ticket. Reroll down to 100. Let's go next round. I think the hook is fine. Not worried about it, really. Chariot you. Devil you. Play one card. I think we're still fine, even with those little amount of kings. Yeah, that's still E11, so we're chilling. That's why I wasn't worried about it too much. Okay. Some decent money flowing in. Money tree is going to help with that as well. Continuing to try and level up Pluto if we can find it. No luck there. Death is huge. Chariot, why not? Looking for that full house for the fun of it. For the fun of it. Okay, we can Chariot you and then do a little bit of a discard. Definitely grab the Hermit. Just looking for that red seal. I guess we don't really need this 10. There's a red seal. We go ahead and send that off. That'll be enough to get us through. Now, there's no rhyme or reason why I want to do the full house, but it's just cool to see, right? It's just cool to see multiple of each Joker in your Joker slots. I find that very fun and cool. It's what I enjoy doing. I really have fun with runs like that. Especially, ooh, a spectral card. We're not going to do that right now. We could get Ecto, though. $18. We'll still take the Hermit. Kind of crazy that it's not more than that. Looking for that Mime or Baron. We'll take Pluto. Go down to 100 every time. Let's go next. 900 million. Not worried about it. Okay. We got a decent 21 kings. Still a lot of fluff in our deck, but ideally we can get a full row of kings almost every single time right now, which is exactly what we need. It's decent. This is going to score just way too much, right? E21. We're not even needing to score E yet. So we're at least, what is that, 10 or 11, 12 zeros ahead of the game right now? 13 maybe? It's crazy. Let's see what the pack has for us. 3 moons. Not going to help me. Let's go ahead and flip that card. Don't need anything. Photograph, no thank you. Another Stuntman. Baseball card. How many queens do we got? 3. So it's worth strengthening. DNA would be good, but we don't have a Blueprint or Brainstorm, right? So, like, really, what's the point of having a DNA, in my opinion? Yeah, I was going to maybe use these purple seals, but don't have a queen here. So I really didn't want to use the strength on anything random. I don't know. That's just me being slightly lazy. That's still E18, and we have, like, no substance there, right? 2 red seals, and that's it. So I think we're okay for a little bit longer. I don't have to play exactly 100% perfect in order to continue this run going. Had this Showman for a long time. Temperance for 18 again. We'll take it. Just going to be another Temperance for 18. We'll take it. Just going to be re-rolling for that next card that we want. We'll take the Devil. We go next. 94 billion now. There's a queen. We'll go ahead and do that. We can Devil you up. And play the queen again. Send her off. Lots of gold, which is good for the 2 mimes that we have. Actually gives us a decent amount of money. This is triggering 4 times. This is triggering 4 times. 3 times, 3 times. So that's good. 9, 18. These are both 12, so that's 24. So yeah, a good $40. 42 bucks. It's not bad at all. Continue trying to level up Pluto. Only at level 12, so not exactly where I want it. Okay, got lucky there again with the Pluto. Get rid of the Mars. Double 6 cents. Okay, take the Hangman. Not finding what I want. Base, chips, and malt are halved. That scares me a little bit. Not completely, but it definitely scares me a little bit. We're going to have to get a pretty good draw. Because this would start at 7 instead of starting at 13. So that's not ideal. But I think it'll still be okay. Considering we're scoring way more than double, right? We're scoring, yeah, way more than double. We're scoring at a factor of 10 times more, I think, right now. And I don't even think that's the correct math. I think it's more than that. The E math is sometimes hard. I had a lot of people ask me questions recently about it. And yeah, it can be hard sometimes. I value the Hanged Man here a little bit more. Only reason is I just want to be a little bit more consistent in drawing my kings. Come on, give me another Baron or another Mime just for fun. Just for fun, game. That's all I want. I love doing weird, fun stuff in this game. And I think that would be weird and fun. Okay, don't need those. I mean, this isn't the best king draw that we've ever had. But I think starting at 8 is going to be just enough. Like, we're totally fine here. Not worried about it anymore. Because it just keeps escalating and escalating, escalating. Times 5, times 0.5, times 0.5, times 0.5. And it goes up and up and up and up and up and up. So as you can see, that dropped us about 1 or 2 E's there. We're moving on to the next round, which I think is E13 or 14. Yeah, E13 with a Serpent. So we're definitely going to crush that one out. Unless we got insanely unlucky with our draws, which I don't think we will. There was a Chariot there. Probably should have taken that instead. Idol. Hermit. I like those options, but we're on a mission here. Double Faceless. I love when 2 Jokers show up in one. Could you imagine if two Mimes or 2 Barons showed up in one shop? That would be kind of crazy, right? That would be YouTube Shorts worthy for sure. For sure, if you know, you know. Okay, perfect. We got nearly all of our gold cards here. So we're actually going to make some good money. We need the money to look through the shop to make this run, you know, even considering going farther. Obviously, I could have micromanaged this a bunch more. But I think having the full house of Baron and Mime would be a little bit cooler. Also, we haven't seen Blueprint or Brainstorm yet. So I'm really not sure how much farther we could have managed this. I have no idea, to be honest. 25 bucks. Not bad. Let's continue moving on forward. Another Chariot. I guess we can put that on a Queen that we could maybe strengthen up in the future. Death is good for that gold card. That red seal. We'd love to see it. Another Chariot. Okay. Wheel. No, it's not going to hit today. A negative stone Joker? Okay. Dude, it looks like see-through almost. That's a weird negative. Have you guys ever seen the negative stone Joker? It literally looks like it's transparent. That is cool. I mean, it's not going to provide any value, but it's cool. It's cool to see for sure. Let's go ahead and Chariot up that king. Getting rid of our purple seals. Don't need a lovers. Don't need a justice. Play the 6. Send it off. Look at that. You're giving me 75 chips. I've never seen a negative stone Joker, ever. That is very, very cool to see. Wily Joker, I've seen you before, brother. I don't love you. E23. So how come... Did I just level up Pluto that much? Like, how come it gained that much? Are we just that low on Pluto scaling right now? Okay, that didn't help. Looking for that Mime or Baron. This is a good shop. Hermit and a Pluto. We'll take it. Looking for that Mime or Baron. Come on, game. $23 temperance now. Come on. Do it to me. Too much. Should have maybe taken that Emperor, but that's okay. Spin a wheel. Why not? Send her off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kings. I think that's enough. I'm not sure. Honestly, the serpent should have done a little bit better for me, but yeah, it's enough. Okay, E18. I was a little bit worried about that. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. I was a little bit worried. I was playing it pretty messy. I was deleting kings, discarding them, but it's okay. We have enough. Clearance sale? Sure. Why not now? Make things cheaper. I had it earlier, I think, and I didn't buy it, but we can make things cheaper now. We'll take another chariot, slowly making things a little bit better. There's the Mime. All right. We have the full house of Baron and Mimes today. Beautiful. And there's the plant. Let's roll now. Okay, that's much better. Okay, the plant scared me for a little bit there. Let's go ahead and chariot you up. So steel now becomes crazy better, right? Because of the Mime. Same thing with gold. So these are now triggering 1, 2, 5 times. So 5 times 3. $3 is 15, right? So $45 in gold cards for only 3 right now, which is absolutely insane. Score should be, you know, marginally higher. As you can see, E25 isn't going to change it as much. We have a lot more re-triggering going on than we do scoring right now. So realistically, we'd love like an antimatter so we can get another Joker. Like, what if I found a blueprint right now? What would I do? I don't know. I probably just, you know, wouldn't buy it right now because just out of principle for seeing this, right? Oh my god. That's a really, really good natural negative. The juggler, especially on a round like this, that's actually crazy. On a Baron Mime run, you get the juggler. That is literally one of the exact ones that you want to see. And look at this draw as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're starting to file out the deck a little bit more. It's still not perfect, but we're getting there. And we've now added another king to our hand. So this should actually score quite a bit higher. Getting a whole extra king is actually very, very huge in runs like this. So we were at E25. Now we're at E34. Like, that's crazy work. It's crazy work out of you, man. Next one, give me a... what is it? A Troubadour? Give me a natural negative Troubadour game. Why not? Just one time. We already got the Stone Joker as well. I love how you can just collect natural negatives while you're playing these runs. It's kind of fun. Let's do a little bit of rolling. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm exactly looking for anymore. Chariots, stuff like that. Diacola deaths are good as well. So what I might do is... oh, okay. Let's just get rid of you. I don't know what you are. You scare me. Yeah, so what I might do is chariot this guy. And then I'm going to death him. Just to start getting some of those in order here. Magician, I don't need you. I guess we could have used it on the 9 to play it, but doesn't matter. So a little bit less money, but a lot more score. Especially with the 3 Mimes, it's going to trigger that steal. Because what it does is it re-triggers all card held in hand abilities. So it's going to trigger the King's ability and the Steel's ability multiple times, right? And there you go. E34 again. Beautiful. That was with less red seals, right? Less red seals. Yeah, we had the steel ones, but less red seals overall. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. A soul card. A soul card. I already got rid of a Tribulate this run. And I'm not willing to get rid of my full house. So you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Level up Pluto as much as we can. Thank you. Strength for our 2 queens left. Why not? Pluto. Can we get another natural negative just to kind of add to the family here? That'd be kind of fun. E21. Okay. Looking for strength targets. Not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. Send it away. I don't even want to keep you. We'll find something else for it. There's only 2 queens. There's only 2 queens. We're kind of board locked. We kind of need to go into... we need an antimatter, like right now. Or this run's just going to kind of get stale. But it's fine. Still kind of gawking at this stone joker. Looks very, very nice. And we're so far ahead of the game. Like, if I find a blueprint and brainstorm, the smart thing is to get rid of the mime, right? Get rid of it. But it's just more fun this way. Just more fun to see what we've accomplished. Let's go ahead and get rid of that gunk. Can we get another Pluto? No. Can we get another natural negative? That's a couple colas that we've skipped now. Unfortunately, no joker slots available. I've put myself into this position. I understand. It is my fault. Another cola. Oh, man. We could have had some negative mania going on for sure. Okay, let's go next here. E21. I guess we chariot you. Guess we'll take another chariot. Sure. For another fool. Okay, we chariot you. We take another chariot. Then we chariot you. And then we play. Okay. Okay, we send it off. We send it off. This game started out as a grind fest, and now we're scoring like E36, which is kind of insane, right? That just goes to show like how you can kind of make anything into nothing. Almost E40, E38. You can kind of turn any round into something with enough determination, luck, skill, economy management. You know, that's the name of the Blotro, really. All of the above. Let's hit an Ecto. Okay, that's a really bad immolate, so I'm not going to do it. We could have got rid of almost all of our red seals. We don't have that many, so I was not going to immolate that at all. We'll rip a Temperance, though. Those aren't good enough for me. That's not bad. Keeping us alive, allowing us to reroll. We'll take a... Okay. We add another one to the party. Another natural negative to the party. We have 9 jokers. Flips and shuffles all jokers. Does not matter. Just does not matter. This is a crazy draw. How do we draw almost no kings out of that? That's kind of crazy to me. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of nuts. There's another chariot. We're slowly but surely fixing all of our kings. And we send it off. That's going to be enough. It's not going to be as high as we can score, but it's going to be enough. Long video for you today, folks. It's a good one, though. It's a fun one. The Full House of Baron. The mime, full mime of Baron. Mimes full of barons. Barons full of mimes. Barons full of mimes. Barons full of mimes, right? Yeah, Barons full. Okay, that just messed up my order. That's just gross. Let's put the Stone Joker out front because he's the nicest one to display. All right. What are we going to do? How is this run going to progress forward? Can we get more natural? Can we get more natural negatives than jokers that we have in our hand? Is it possible? Is it possible? What's this Emperor going to give me? Okay, not bad. Definitely, we'll get rid of the strength. Fool for an Emperor. A wheel for a wheel. Why not? Okay. A lot of foil. What's going on here? E25. Still fine. Still finding kings that somehow don't have steel or gold on them. This is going to be as good as we get, so we send it off. No reason to waste your time. Okay, you don't need to see multiple hands. You don't need to see me discarding my 3 discards fully every single time. We're not micromanaging here today. We're just having fun. We're just enjoying the game together. E33. We're still good for like 2 antes. Maybe that takes us to an hour in this video. I don't know. Barons full of mimes, right? Is that the correct terminology when you're talking about a full house? Like aces full of kings? Kings full of 10s? Yeah, because you're talking about plural and then full of blank, I think, is the correct wording for it. Those are good tarots. There's another cola. That just hurts me to see that we could have had all of those colas. It just really, really pains me. We're eventually going to fix our deck fully, right? We're getting there. We're making a lot of gold. We're on anti-17, which is kind of nuts. Temperance. Send it off. I mean, it's as if... it's as if we have, like, 3 blueprints, right? Because of all of the Barons and Mimes. Now, we would just be positioning them wrong. It's like we had 1, 2, 3 blueprints. Because those is what... it's what it would be copying. But the thing is, if we were going for, like, an Omega high score run, you'd want the DNA to get extra hand size. You'd be doing a little bit of manipulation with things in here. But it's kind of cool that we always get 3 Mimes for the money. That's pretty nice. You don't have to do any movement around. Blueprint and Brainstorm are overrated, man. They're overrated. And guess what? I have not found a single one this run. Look at that dusk. Polychrome dusk is super pretty. Whoa. Look at how nice that looks. That looks like a beautiful, like, majestic landscape. Holy. I like that one. I don't know if I've ever seen Polychrome dusk. There he is. After I just said they're overrated, he shows up. Guess what, man? You're overrated. Next round. Okay? Ooh. Reroll. Oh, we lose all our money. Or do we? Maybe we don't? Let's just lose all our money. Screw it. I just want to win for sure. Let's just lose all our money. We had the Brainstorm. The smart play, guys, is to get rid of the Mime, get the Brainstorm. When you get another blueprint, you get rid of another Mime. Then if you find a Showman, you get rid of one of them, and you want more blueprints and Brainstorms. But clearly this seed wasn't about that. That was the first anti-17. We find our first Brainstorm. So even though a crazy seed for Baron and Mime shenanigans, and you got all the vouchers that you want, you just couldn't find those 2 pivotal pieces. This is going to be worth more, right? Yeah, 25 bucks. Let's go. We get another natural negative just for fun. E31, I think we clear easily, so I'm not worried about it. Judgment's not going to happen. Priestess, you're not going to do much for me. You're just wasting my time now. Okay, we send it off. This is going to be more than enough. We got our steel kings in hand, so that's definitely going to help things out. We're cruising. Another anti or 2, and this run will be over. So I don't think we can make it much farther. As you can see, we're just creeping on the edge right now. Although this hits... oh, that almost hit E40. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize we were that much ahead, and I think it's just because of the steel that we have in hand. That was kind of a weird little bug, too. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll open this pack. For no reason. Let's find another natural negative, you know? Oh, come on, dude. Do something for me. Get that Pluto going. I wanted to hover around 100 bucks, so we'll go ahead and do that. Could have taken maybe the voucher skip. I'm going to need... okay, I was going to say, I'm going to need a few of my red seals in order to pull this off. World's not going to help me. We send that off. This should be good enough. I don't know at what point we need a whole bunch of red seals versus normal kings versus gold. That takes a lot of time and effort to figure out. It just does. This is clearly enough, but it's not E39. It's E38. Big difference. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. More Pluto. It's got to help out marginally, right? It's gotta. It's got to help out a marginal amount. We're still fixing our deck. This has probably been the slowest deck fixing I've ever done. And I think it's mainly because of, money issues. We haven't really been hoarding a lot of money. We can buy you. Let's go next here. The Needle, play only one hand. That's fine. We only ever play one hand. Okay, Death is good. I'm going to be a little bit risky here. Yeah. I think we're fine. Yeah. Totally fine. Send her off. A lot of gold here. Should make a decent amount of money, actually. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75 bucks. Should be at 175 when it's all said and done here. Pretty cool. Pretty good. Needle drops it down to E31 for us. That's E36. There was a lot of gold in there. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of gold. This should be $175 if I did my math correctly. Look at that. $15 per king. Nice. And we get another 25 from here. We're up to 200. An extra discard goes a long way. Can I get an ecto? No. Get another deja vu. We'll take it. Can I get an ecto? Death? Can I get another natural negative for fun? How many queens? 1 queen. It's worth. Let's go next round. E37. I think we're still okay. Crazily enough. Hermit for money? Sure. You? There's a lot of red seal steals in here, so I think we're totally fine. I think this might even crack E40. We might crack E40, or at the very least E39 again, right? Just because of all this steel red seal. Should crack it for sure. I see 20. E41 with 3 red seal steel. What happens if I just hold on to you while you're... Ooh, I broke the game a little bit. Fun little bug. Fun little bug. Okay, decent money. We're kind of winding down here, not going to lie. Finally getting our deck 100% sorted, though. Getting very close. In fact, we only have 3 cards that aren't kings, which is very nice. Very, very nice. It's only taken 58 rounds, which is probably the slowest deck fixing that I've ever done. Looking for another negative for fun, but it is what it is. E37 again. Not too bad. I think we can handle it. This is a lot of gold. Let's go ahead and try it out. We have some hands and some discards to try it out if we need. So let's go ahead and try it out. It'll be close. If anything, I think this is too much gold, for sure. I think it's too much gold. I don't think we're getting there. It's not looking like we're getting there. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking a little short. Oh wow! Right on E37 on the dot. So that is like maximize. Hey, look at that. We're min-maxing after all. We're min-maxing after all. That's crazy. 26 bucks. Okay. Don't need the strength. Let's rip an Emperor. Hanged Man is a good one. We'll get rid of a few of the last cards that we don't want. What can we find in this shop? Anything good for us? Still have not come across antimatter, which is just sad. No repeat hand types this round. We're only going to do one anyways, so that's okay. Let's just hang this guy. Let's do that. Oh, wow. That is... Wow. Let's just delete a few more, you know? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's almost asking for as good a draw as you can get. This should be over E40. If we had a draw like this every single time, we might even be able to get through the next ante. But I'm not exactly sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 red seal steel with 3 extra steel. Only 2 gold. This should be like E43-ish. Esque. Okay, look at that math. Look at that math. That's just experience on the game, guys. That's just luck. There's no skill. There was no calculation on that one. That was pure luck. Buffoon. There's my first blueprint in Ante 20. Round 60 is our first blueprint. That's disgusting. And you know what? I'm skipping you because we're committed to the bit at this point of the day. We're doing the full Baron full of Mimes, right? Kings, Barons full of Mimes. That's the bit. Yeah, we buy telescope. I don't know why I'm even leaving it there. Okay. E43, which we just got, by the way. We cut that. This is too much gold. This is still too much gold. Okay. If anything, this would be it. This would be as good as we can get. There's 5 Red Seal Kings. I think this is enough. Because if 4 Red Seal Kings was enough with some gold mixed in, 5 is okay. I think we have a limited amount of cards in our deck that we should be fine to draw this every single time. Oh my, E45. We're just cranking. E45. Beautiful. Okay. Again, I don't know what we could possibly want from this. 4.2x Steel Joker. That's cool to see. Definitely cool to see. I mean, there's nothing else, right? There's just nothing else. Looking for fancy schmancy negatives for fun that do absolutely nothing to us. You know, 88% of the time. 98% of the time. Showman. If only we had an antimatter. If only. E44. Still got a queen kicking around? That's not what I want. You. Okay, we just play you. We get a little bit of extra malt from it, which maybe is good enough. We're missing out on a red seal here, and that might be the difference. 1 red seal is like having one. No, I don't know. Is it like having 1 extra king? Almost, right? It's like having an extra king in our deck, in our hand. I think that's kind of how the math works on that, actually. Just barely. Just barely. And it might have been because of the malt that we played there. It might have been. Let's see what we can get from an Arcana pack. It's pretty much all said and done. The wheel has hit 1 time for us. We've probably spun it. We've had to have spun it at least 8 times, right? At least 8 times. I mean, I could be wrong on that. Lose $1 per card played. That's fine. Don't need you guys. We're getting rid of all of our golds and our non-red seals. Queens for sure, for sure. This is as good as we can get. This is 6 red seal kings. And I think this is going to be the last round, folks. We'll have one more round and we'll die. But that's it. So I appreciate you watching today's video. Barons full of mimes is today's objective that I came up randomly when we found a Baron and a Mime. That's what I like to do in this game, is I like to kind of just go with what the game gives me. Yes, I could have been maxed with the Brainstorm and the Blueprint and maybe picked up another Showman and stuff like that, and we still didn't even fully fix our deck. There's 1 pesky queen in here. I guess we could use a Chariot on you. It doesn't really matter at this point. This game is over. E46 was our high score. We had a lot of fun. Let's go next. E51 ain't happening, right? Ain't happening. Not going to go out against the Flint. The Flint stinks. I don't think there's any possible way. Even with all red seal steel, I do not believe there is a possible way. That's probably, you're probably worth it to keep with the red seal. Send it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red seals. 6 of them being steel. I mean, if there was a way, this would be it, but there's not. This is not going to add the 6 E's that we need, right? Not at all. As you can see, we need like 26. And we're not going to get close. We're going to get to like 23. We're going to get closer than I thought at E45 there. But yeah, that's it. We're going to go ahead and play these ones out. And that's it. That's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a great day. I will see you Monday for another Blotcher video. Or if I'm free tomorrow, maybe I'll post one. This one is a little bit late. I apologize. I've been posting them a little bit late. All depends on just when I get time to record, right? E45 again. That was almost the exact same. We go ahead and send this off. This might do a little bit better just because it gives extra malt. But yeah, I'll probably see you Monday for sure. The shorts, I already have shorts uploaded, so you'd be good for shorts. We'll see. We'll see if I have time to make another video for tomorrow. I've kind of been holding true to maybe taking Sundays off just so I can have a rest, be refreshed for Monday. E46. 5.697 E46 is our final score today. There's all the stats. There's the seed if you want to try it out. Probably could have taken it a lot farther. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you Monday for sure, maybe tomorrow for another Blotch video. Take care. Goodbye.